What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here again with another video for you. And in today's video, I just wanted to do a quick roundup of the Ellipal Titan. I'm sure you've seen me mention it in other videos that I've done, but I wanted to give you my perspective on after using this wallet for about a year to 18 months, in that range, what I've been using day in and day out. And I just want to preface that hardware wallets are something that I use far more often than the average person would. Meaning I'm using these several times a week. I make transactions with them to make payments. I test them, I hodl with them, I stake with them. So I have a lot of experience with the day in and day out usage of these. I can explain any sort of problems or hiccups I've had and anything like that. But I just wanted to briefly touch on what my experience has been so far. So as you probably know, this has been one of my go-to wallets over the past couple of years. And the reason that is just because the user experience is so easy. You have all of your coins that are listed here. And if you want to send any of them, all you have to do is click on here and click sign. It's going to ask you to enter your password, and then you can go ahead and sign the unscanned QR code. Now, this interfaces directly with the iOS or Android app so that you can scan QR codes, because as you probably already know, there is a camera on the back. This allows you to sign transactions between your phone and the device, and you can use that double authentication there to sign your transactions. And it makes it very easy. You don't have to connect it to a computer. It's completely air gapped, no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, no NFC, none of that. So this is a completely secure and wireless communication. So I like the security, I like the ease of use. I like that it has a large touch screen. This is a 4-inch touch screen, much like a small smartphone, and is very easy to read and very easy to manage. Now, there are a few cons that I will bring up here that are kind of a pain in the ass. So when you need to add more coins or you need to do a firmware update, you're gonna have to buy separately a micro SD card. You're gonna have to download the signed firmware directly from their website, and you're gonna have to install it through the puck that comes at the bottom here that comes in the box with the charger. Now, for me, that's a real pain because I'm a Mac user and it's a very convoluted process. If you have one of the newer Macs, you don't have an adapter for an micro SD or SD card slot. It's just very intensive. You gotta get adapters and it's just a pain. So that's one of my complaints about the Ellipal Titan when you're dealing with that directly. The other thing is it holds a decent amount of coins, but if I'm being perfectly honest, a lot of these are shit coins that I don't personally use. I mean, if you use a lot of these coins, then that's great, that's fantastic. I mean, Doge, for instance, I still have that for nostalgic reasons for back in the day, but you know, it just kind of depends on what coins you hold and what you want to use it for. I use it for staking Tezos, which is a new one. It now allows staking and earning rewards for delegating on Atom, which is Cosmos, and then also Tezos, ticker XTZ, and then of course Bitcoin. So as this progresses and as things change, for instance, for Ethereum, when it moves over from proof of work to proof of stake, or Ethereum 2.0 as it's called, they're most likely going to be adding staking here as well. So sort of the newer projects on Polkadot and some of the newer coins that are coming into the ecosystem for the DeFi space, a lot of these are starting with a proof of work algorithm, and people are going to want to stake, they're going to want to lend, they're going to want to move more into this new DeFi movement. In my opinion, that's where the industry is headed. So you're going to see less coins that are just sitting there as a hodl, and you're going to want to put those coins to work with staking and with some other options as well. So there's going to be a slew of new altcoins that are going to need to be added, in my opinion. You're going to need to up the staking capabilities and ease of use so that everyone can stake. You can right now stake on this wallet, you can stake a few coins on the Ledger Nano X as well. But you know, overall, this has just been the easiest wallet to use, in my opinion. It integrates directly, like I said, you know, with the cell phone. I don't need any batteries. I don't need any, you know, specific adapters or anything like that. It's just very simple and very easy to use. And that's been my experience for the year. I will leave a link down below in the description to get you guys a special discount on this if this is something that you want. I believe at the time of shooting this, they have a sale for about $99. As you can see, this is a very durable device. It's built for anti-tampering, which means you can't pry it open. You can't get access to the internal chips. If for any reason you were able to use some machinery and pry this open, either drill in through the screen or anything like that. It does have a self-destruct mechanism in there so that it will self-destruct your private keys, and as long as you have the backup and the recovery seed phrase, you will be fine and you'll be able to restore your funds. But overall, I'd say that this device is very durable. I haven't had any issues with it. I haven't had any issues with, usage, everyday use. I haven't had an issue with the camera. So far, so good, and we're a little over a year, almost to 18 months in since I did my original unboxing, first setup video, but this is still one of my favorite wallets. I'm very interested to see, there's a lot of, in 2021 coming up here, there's gonna be a lot of new competition for wallets, and I'm gonna be doing some reviews and unboxing on those wallets, and I'll be doing some comparisons as well, because right now this is sort of my favorite go-to that I like to store, most of my Bitcoin, some of my Ethereum, and so on. This is just so easy to use. And I think that that's a very underrated feature, because most people, the biggest hurdle that they have when they're going to a hardware wallet is they don't understand how to use it, what steps they have to take, what they need to do to be secure. For instance, there's devices like Ledger or Trezor where you can't even scan a QR code because the screen is so small, and you're gonna have to double check the address. It's gonna have to scroll. It just can be a nightmare. Now, there's nothing wrong with those devices. Those are the original OG hardware wallets, and I still use them to this day. But if you're new to the ecosystem and you want a wallet that's easy to understand, it's easy to use, it's air-gapped, and it's secure, all you have to do is scan QR codes from the back of this device onto your cell phone and vice versa. I can go ahead and send from my software wallet. I can go ahead and just scan the QR code right here. Let me unlock it for you. So the way that works is, for instance, if I want to put some Bitcoin on here, all I have to do is click on it and then click receive. It generates the address right here. I just scan it from my phone, and there's nothing else I need to do. It's very quick. You can confirm it on the blockchain. It's just very simple and very easy to use. So overall, that's been my experience. I haven't had any real complaints other than the coin support, which I'm going to be reaching out to them and putting in some requests for different coins that they should probably be looking into adding, and then converting some of these into proof of stake so you can start earning rewards for hodling like you can do for Tezos and Cosmos. And I'll link some of those other videos that I have for those down below as well. But just wanted to give you a review. The only other complaint or feature request that I wish that they would have for this is, besides the firmware upgrade and having to use a micro SD, which is a pain if you're a Mac user, is I would definitely recommend that they make it a little bit easier to do a transaction. You have to sign an unsigned QR code on your phone. So just making it clear on each step that you need to take is something I think that they could simplify. Right now it's a 5-step process, and they could easily cut that down to a 3-step process. And I'm gonna see if I can reach out to them and help simplify that, because, not just for everyone else, but for me personally, because I use this device. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wrap this up here. Hopefully some of my pros and cons will help make you a better decision here. Again, go ahead and use the link down below. They were able to get me some special pricing for my subscribers and my viewers, so go ahead and check that out below. And then I'm also gonna be doing some reviews and unboxings on the new hardware wallets that are coming, which I'm excited for. The Engrave Zero hash wallet that is coming soon, and then also looking at the Kivo hardware wallet as well. Release those videos shortly, and also do some side-by-side comparisons and some testing and like I've done with some of my other videos. But I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below in the comments. If you've had any different experiences or something that you think I maybe have left out on this, go ahead and comment down below. I'd really like to hear your feedback. But overall, I can say this is one of my go-to hardware wallets at the moment, and I use a lot of them for a lot of different reasons. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. Thanks you guys for watching. Crypto Renegade out.